Well, hello, Expandacraft fans. It's Wesley with Expandacraft Modular Boats. If you don't know my product by now, you got a million videos to look at and catch up on. At any rate, I wanted to show you the installation of an Expandacraft 12-foot outrigger kit on this ancient Mad River plastic canoe that my client brought to me. I actually owned one like this way back. There's plenty of pictures of it. It's kind of a tan color. Well, anyway, I did something different with the installation on this one. The cross tubes here, and for those of you who don't know, this is a center section of the outer hull, and the pointy parts go on. Well, I'll show you this one. There's one that's halfway done. This one is the deck and the cross tubes, missing the bows because the bows are being used somewhere else. But if you can imagine the canoe in the middle of that, that's kind of what we're doing with this one, except he's going to deck the whole thing over. It's going to be an 8-foot by 6-foot solid deck. So all the way across, solid decking. He's also chosen to go with a marine grade, well, not marine grade, just a treated plywood deck with the green outdoor carpet on it. So it's nice to the touch, cool to walk on with your feet. And treated lumber, plywood, it'll last and last and last. Very, very durable. You don't have to worry about the extra weight because, one, canoe will hold a lot of weight, and then you got the extra flotation of the Expandacraft hulls. Okay, so let me get back to the point. The installation here, because this is an older kayak, and it wasn't put away very well, you can see there's some wobbling here in the plastic. Well, that's because it was stored upside down on a tree root or something. I don't know. It was left in this hot Florida sun, and it's kind of warped itself. And because of such, I decided instead of the little canoe connector kits that I was going to brace this sun gun and basically give it a new gunnel. Since this is all going to be underneath the decking anyway, it doesn't matter. He's not going to use it as a canoe only anyhow. By the way, he's here close by Panacea and is going to use this in conjunction with his other craft. And he's doing a guided tour thing, which is really nice. Okay, I'm going to take the clamps off. Now, if you'll notice, this aluminum piece I made, I gave some bend to. Well, I gave it this bend by sticking the aluminum into the receiver hitch of my pickup truck and just giving it a little bit of a heft upward, and then a little bit more and a little bit more until I bent it into the proper shape. And what it does is now this aluminum is acting as a new gunnel, and obviously a 1.5 inch square aluminum. Very, very stout. It also is spreading the load between these two and two up front there. I'll probably put another one in there. So what that does is that involves a lot of the plastic into the stress loading. You can see it's kind of on a sharp lip right there. And it's not square, but I'm going to shoot a bolt straight through here and at an angle through here through the plastic so that the nut will be on the inside. And all you have to do is release that one wing nut, zing, and on the 4 corners, and your entire outrigger will come off. So it wouldn't take but just a few minutes to do that. The deck is going to be in 2 sections, and that, of course, will quickly disconnect as well. So 3 or 4 minutes, zip, bang, boom, you can car top the canoe and put away the outrigger kit. Now, right here, with the new risers, I drill a hole this way, and this one gets wing nuts, but you could put like a little quick release thing like you see in sailboats. And what I'm going to do right here is I'll drill a small hole and I'll just put a stopper screw, just just one screw on this side. So that will cage the risers. This is a tab, which makes a riser, and with the bolts, I'm going to cut these long bolts off, and so it'll be neat and tidy, not have a lot of drag. He's getting my last set of red hulls. I am running out of parts, folks. Well, almost completely out of parts. Waiting on new plastic resin to come in to make the new parts. Selling faster than I can produce these days. Anyway, here's another thing to look at is, if you notice, this has got a 1/2 inch hole, and this is a 1/4 inch bolt. What I do is I take a 1/4 inch, go through, then I take the 1/2 inch and go through the top part, so that I can then put the drill driver through here to get to that one. This one, I did not do that because it's just impossible to get the little nut screw down in there. It's pretty tight. And because, again, this is all going to be underneath the deck, and I just used a little bit longer bolt that goes all the way through it and all the way through the plastic. So, of course, I've got, move my finger, I've got oversized washers on this so that it involves more of the plastic. I may even go through this way, but I think that's pretty stout. That's going to get it done for the service that this boat is going to do. So here you go, folks. This is the beginning of a project for the installation on an old Mad River, I think it's a 14-foot canoe with a 12-foot Expandacraft outrigger kit. Stay tuned, because we're going to have this thing all decked out with camping gear and everything, tent and all, electric motors, or motor. And stay tuned. Don't forget, subscribe, and you can not only see more about this particular build, but many of the other builds. Like you can just see in the background, there's the 12, and there's the 16-foot black and tan with the outrigger canoe in the middle. There's so many things to see. Expandacraft.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and see us on Facebook.